was already done.
Who's that?
Oh, the one out here on Dillon Road. He called me about needing a pipe. So I go out there and I look at him and I said,
Oh, where they went underneath Dillon with that water line?
and don't get me wrong, they do things the right way. So he's always been very good about calling and working with us.
I saw they found one of the old oil lines that ran north and south along Dillon.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I was driving by when they bored it, and they had it all dug up. It was a big 3-inch old steel line. You know, because all that oil used to get put on the pipeline right there, right from the tank battery. They'd put it right in the pipeline and send it south.
Oh, really?
And I saw they
There's
found
so
that,
many-
but
There's so many lines, probably mountain lines no less,
Yeah.
around this country. So. But yeah, I said, he didn't permit. He said, my contractor didn't permit this. I said, nope. And he was good to his word. He got it to me and
that's the Dillon one. This one's
that's over there in the southeast of Stafford, just north of the county. Just north
They're
of the
tying a lot
county.
of those wells up together on Bill Arndt's bill. Cause that's all, it
That's a
looks like
salt
they're
line.
trenching way across the,
Yeah, they're
Osborne's
taking it over
to Dorn's.
they're taking the water from Doran's and then those two wells that are on where Vosburg's farm, and then they're taking it west, underneath the road, and then west to that new.
I just saw them headed off from, on the east side of the road, headed off across
Yeah.
to that stubble field and going way out there
Talked
on.
to Mike about doing something with our, collecting for our pipe off that one guy.
Yeah,
Pardon?
I said, I need to talk to Mike about collecting something off of our
yeah.
culvert for that, from that one guy.
Neil, you want to do these separate?
He has the ones on Mossberg.
I'll make a motion, we approve permit number 2022-29A and 29B.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
End of the day will be on Hudson Road replacing the pipe up there, Pete's Puddle, Pete's Puddle over west
Yeah.
of Hines. It's rotted out, so. Then we work on that road this year, we'll replace that pipe, and then we have 3 culverts to replace. East Icon goes on Northeast 140th or Quivira Road or K-19 Extension.
Yeah.
Just depends on who you talk to.
Are those pipes up there rusted out?
Yeah, one is a box culvert. And then, that's the last one I know of that we have, an old box culvert. So
Yeah.
Philip, on this Venture Aggregates, that's where you get the gravel from Great Bend?
It's where, by AB3,
Yeah.
which we put in holes and
Yeah,
then we
yeah.
do some other things with, and then also our chips to put in, which is a 3/8 chip in our asphalt mix. But most of that should be AB3 right there. I don't think we had any chips. yet.
And their location is at the airport?
Yeah, they bought that translate facility from Cornell.
Okay.
Prices went up a little bit, but not enough to warrant us to go to Wichita and haul another 120-mile round trip.
What was the price difference?
I think it was $1 a ton.
Yeah, that ain't,
It had
Blow
been
one tire.
A lot more than that.
yeah, your liability, blowing a tire, fuel.
So that comes in on rail and they stockpile it there and,
We really don't have any problem with that. There's a problem with Howard, that's trying to get a consistent load from them because the loader operator is not the best.
You mean as far as,
Tonnage wise, yeah.
really? That ought to be pretty easy
I
to,
mean, there's 2.5 ton difference a lot of times.
Oh, geez.
Or more than that. Good loader operator, that doesn't matter.
no, you know about how much
Well,
A full bucket is.
And actually, a lot of them have scales on them, or the scales built into the bucket and whatnot,
Yeah.
so. If you go to the big people that run a lot of quarries, they already have, I can tell you when they load about how much that's on that bucket load,
Yeah.
because it's built into the loader.
You know where that's all dry material, I mean, it's not like sand pit sand, that probably could be wet. You wouldn't think there'd be that much weight difference.
So, yeah, it's just,
Are they pretty easy other than that to deal with up there?
yeah, other than we have issues with them. That's the biggest issue, even the guys were getting irritated, they couldn't get their loads very consistent, so. Hey, Mike,
Yo,
you guys still have that oil company thing that we sent the letter to where the guy called you, made a big deal about calling you and we need to send him a letter again. He has never made a payment.
Southland,
when we're done, let's go over to the office and I'm sure I'll just pull it up and we'll send him another
Okay.
hello.
Yeah, well, he's just kinda,
We haven't gone away, we're not gonna go away.
Is this a bigger upper?
no,
no, it's a.
those are his only leases in Kansas.
So we supplied a culvert into a turn-in, or what did we supply him?
Well, actually, there's 4 culverts there. So, yeah, they like to fix it to go in and go out.
Yeah.
And usually, I mean, a lot of times we'll just charge them for the culvert, we won't charge them for, our time and whatnot. But we need to pay for the culvert. And culverts have gotten quite expensive. And so, yeah, he was all for it and blah, blah, blah.
Till
Took
you.
some time to pay.
Are they using, or are they,
No, they're hauling oil out of there once in a while at the price.
so it's about time to refill our culverts?
So, I hate to go dig stuff up because trying to reclaim the culvert's not a great thing.
No.
Because you try to get next to it and if you get that bucket anywhere in there, you'll usually rip the dang thing. But yeah, that's been quite a while. Other than that, finished our rock patch.
And there's his company name and his name and his cell phone number.
Ah, okay. Thank you. I will call him.
Hey.
Everything been working all right?
Diversion funds?
Don't see any need a new grader or anything this year?
Is that,
Well, we need to buy another
if
dump
you
truck.
need something, I've got money in
Those
my
things.
diversion fund by the end of the year, let's try to use it up. So I wanna
All right,
make sure
yeah,
that
I'd have to take it in plastic.
I have reports back to office.
Obsolete and
I
they no
don't
longer
have those
speak.
reports here. I think it did.
All right, well, that's fine. That's fine.
So you've been pretty happy with the
Because
new truck?
over $2,000 came out of it this time, so I would bet it
Warranty
did.
standing here.
We can look.
Yeah, cause I mean, that's just,
But there's actually, there's all this stuff.
they got some tent meters and we got some other stuff,
We wouldn't
so.
necessarily have to go to the route we did last time, but I'm not sure how long it would take.
I didn't see anything.
When you say build
Oh,
a
yeah,
truck,
we're-
what do you mean?
Well,
I'll make a
I
note
mean,
to look
$1
at
here,
it.
$1 there.
Well, there's some big ones
I mean, I don't
out
care, I
there.
just
They
wanna
were
make sure it came out of
There
mine.
are a few things
Okay,
we don't
well, I'm
want.
sure it did, or because he wouldn't have paid
Got
for it.
approved.
Yeah.
So there's no place else Kellen Park stuff would have come out
And
of.
there was one that was 11.
It came out of
That
version.
was
You want to go to seal it?
a decline's a decline.
Yeah.
We just won't do that. So we're gonna have to buy a valve and put on.
I have it, yeah.
Do that.
Why do they have it here down where it goes up so slow?
Fuck off.
Because of the people they have running their trucks, I believe.
Well,
Well, and that's how I want to phrase it. So, I mean, I've done 800, so I listen to some of these guys when they're plowing snow for, it's like
A lot of times I don't see
me and you would have some discussions.
Yeah, it came out of the version.
It's-
And there's another one.
But no, I mean,
Yeah, all that would come out of the version.
Okay, good,
They're spending your money.
good.
Our CDL stuff has started work. Now that new law has come into effect, where you gotta have all that in the road now.
Yeah.
So, we'll see how things progress with our, one we need to get through.
What are our options on that?
Well, it needs to happen.
Yeah, I mean, we have no use for an employee that can have CDL.
So, I mean, I can use him in other places, but it limits, it makes it, yeah, it's not the greatest situation,
Yeah. But we probably could find a,
but it's hard to find help now anyway, as you know, so.
yeah. Could he still drive the county trucks, just no equipment?
Pickups.
Pickup?
Pick up,
That's it.
probably if it weighs over 26,001 pounds, it requires a CDL license. Now, they did change the law on equipment where you don't have to have the CDL license. The Kansas legislature did something on that.
For the, like running a grader or loader or something?
That
So
is
that-
the farm lease agreement we have with the spares for Sandyland. We're, every 5 years it renews. We just changed
And all he has to do.
the acreage and the dollar figure. What's highlighted is all that I changed, so
Okay.
just for you to look at.
Okay, well, it's- I mean, it looks, I mean, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
Okay.
pretty minimal.
Yeah, it is. It's, I think we've done it for years.
So other than that,
Very good, very good.
don't have any oil prices, it's probably next month. So we don't know what kind of asphalt we'll be making.
Did you ever check into any fuel?
No, I haven't, and I need to do that because we'll be getting ready to do the fuel.
Very good.
All right,
Thank you.
all right, well, thank you.
You
Try
can
it.
have one if you want.
Todd, you, what are you gonna do? Tax roll?
I got some things to do.
Do I gotta initiate all that?
In there most of the
You have to
day,
initial.
or-
Initial?
I'm gonna head over there.
Just
Just
initial.
before we're
I
done.
did too.
You wanna walk over now?
I'll make a
Yeah, let's
motion, we
go. Yeah.
approve the minutes of January 26th.
Second.
Oh, have a motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Yeah, and I'll also make a motion to accept the non-meeting minutes of February 2nd.
Second.
We have a motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Non-meeting minutes.
I have to have a notation in there, so that's what they.
Otherwise, in 50 years, somebody will be wondering what we did on
What
February 2nd.
You're right.
Yeah, so well, how come they didn't meet?
Mhm.
You could write on there, huge snowstorm, very cold.
Yeah.
And nothing to do.
So this is the ad you're gonna run for lawn
Is
care?
that okay with you
They
guys?
look good to me.
I've already gotten one bid, so, we're gonna put that on Facebook. I don't know about putting it in the newspaper, what do you think? It's expensive.
It's not.
Now, when we say lawn, as far as landscape upkeep and needs, we supply, we do the fertilizer and stuff like that.
Yes, the fertilizing is not part of that. Dylan
Bell.
Bell is gonna take over that.
Okay.
So you ready to do this board appointment?
We gotta do the tax, did we?
You haven't done tax roll corrections yet.
I'll make a motion to accept the tax roll correction.
How many would that be there, Clayton?
72.
There's a lot more than 72, I think.
There's a motion, a second for the tax roll corrections.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Yeah, you could do that. I sent them an email to find out who the other board members were, and I haven't heard a reply back to that center for counseling. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
So this is a 3-year term.
I think so.
I'll make a motion that we appoint Nikki Pretorius to the Center of Counseling and Consultation Governing Board for a 3-year term.
Second.
A motion, a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
This doesn't require a signature or anything, this is just the application of the
I think so.
wonderful- Yeah, there's nothing.
I'm just supposed to email her back if you guys approve them, so.
Yeah.
You're earning your money today, Todd.
Yeah.
And then, Spares came in, it's time to, renew their contract out at Sandyland. We usually go 5 years on this. Marlin had gone, since the acres had changed a little bit, because Extension used to farm a few acres there along the shelter
Test
belt.
spot, yeah.
Yeah, so he got the acres from SCS, and we changed that on there. What's on your sheet that's highlighted is what I changed on here. Which was the acres. The money went up a little bit because they're gonna farm more acres. And the date, obviously, so.
How much is that an acre? Okay.
If you,
But that's the way I'm figuring it. I think I'm figuring it right, 65.
Yeah, I threw the grass acres in there and it's still.
Yeah, yeah. Which really you can't, I mean, they're not running cattle on it or anything, so you about gotta go off a tillable. Yeah, that's
So we do today's date?
this is the one I want you to sign.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys will sign it, and then I'll get them to sign it, and then we'll be done. If you want to, I mean, it's your deal.
I'm okay with that. You okay with that, Clay?
yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I'll
They
make a,
do a good job. That's a fair price.
I'll make a motion, we go into a farm lease and management agreement with Double S Farms for $6,579 per year and a 5-year lease.
Second.
A motion, a second, all in favor?
Aye. No, you're right.
Oh, that's a
That's
draft.
it. I think just
Yeah, just Todd
Todd
has to
just
sign.
signs that, doesn't
That'll
he?
work.
Today's date for my signature?
Yes.
I need one of those little rubber deals for flipping papers.
That's,
I'm
You mean
about
like-
running out of
you
spit
mean like
licking my thumb.
you mean like the postmaster wears?
Yeah.
Let's see, I think that was all I had for you guys. Kind of a lot of paper. Do you have anything for him, Rob?
I was just gonna let you know, I hired a new deputy. He started actually yesterday on paperwork and everything else. He's a local, certified from Stafford, Robert De Leon.
Oh, yeah. Good.
I mean, he knows you and everything
Yeah.
else.
Where did he come from?
Hutch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hutch PD. He lasted less than a year. Couldn't get through FTO.
Well, check. We'll see.
We got anything else?
Yep, there's Mary, you can do her?
Oh,
Yeah.
Come on up, Mary.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
I don't know.
Thank you.
FTO, I don't know, we can talk about it.
Okay,
Okay, so I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
are you ready?
Okay, it was.
Are you ready? Okay.
Yep, we're ready for you.
Okay, this is my quarterly report for the fourth quarter of 2021. Cash is always $500. Our CDs are $1,393,590.36. What we have in the banks at the end of December was $16,246,826.47 for a grand total of all of our funds at $17,640.93. $640,916.83.
Okay.
Looks good.
Okay.
Looks good.
All right.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too.
The one person you had talked to you about the lawn care deal, was that Angie?
She's already given me her bid.
Okay.
Brought it in yesterday. So I think if we just put that on Facebook and I'll let Brandon know to open it up for bids.
Yeah, I mean, he should have a chance to
Yeah,
bid it.
absolutely, yeah. But I'm still toying with the newspaper thing. I don't know.
I wonder if,
Bids have to be out in public notice, I mean, Facebook's public notice, isn't it?
Yes, but,
I mean, I don't personally do Facebook. but
well,
I'm
I
not
know,
looking
and see, there are a lot of
What do you
people who
think,
don't.
Mike?
I think I'll probably go ahead and stick it in the Courier for
Yeah.
a week.
It
go ahead,
probably
just to
wouldn't
cover.
hurt.
I don't put
CYA.
anything in the St. John News because it's impossible, but
Well, it didn't, the Stafford paper.
it's the official.
The official, yeah.
So we'll probably go ahead and send that over today for a week and just
generally, the courier does a better job
Oh.
of getting stuff.
hands down better,
Yeah.
yeah. They do a fantastic job,
Okay.
so,
Yeah, I just run it
okay, we'll
Just
put that in for a
to
week,
make sure, but
probably a good idea.
This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna vote for approving these next time.
We'll just put,
you have to initial twice if you disapprove it.
you just
You'll still
put,
get outvoted.
you just put,
Yeah.
you're just putting a T on there, aren't you?
TW.
T,
Just
oh.
put a T,
Oh, okay.
I
or
just
just make a little scribble,
I just put a G when I did it.
just to shorten it, that's what I do.
On, I guess we don't. You guys have anything else?
I don't have anything.
I'd like to have 5 minutes, well, no, forget it,
No, go ahead, what?
no. I'd like to have 5 minute executive session for attorney-client privileges,
Including.
Is that a motion?
including Nita, the commissioners, and then if you want to, we can adjourn after that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, second.
We have a motion and a second for executive session. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.